Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We're going to be watching The Wire season 3 episode 7. I think is this I don't know what else to do.
All quiet today?
Keeping it like that, boss.
Rule where we stand.
Police sitting on all corners over these parts.
Yeah, I guess it's working for now.
Because we've been dropping bodies. Boy Marlowe closed up shop. Word is, he wholesaled his packages from there.
Give up quick, didn't he? Damn, I was just beginning to respect the little motherfucker for showing heart.
No, I don't think he gave up. I think he is strategizing. That's what I think he is. And Avon, though, I do like seeing him kind of, his thought processes and his workup plan to kind of get ground again. I like that too. They're going to clash and it's going to be like, what do they call it? Like a header, like versus Avon versus Marlowe. Friday night, 7 p.m. Da, 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 da.
All right, listen. When them police roll out, y'all step in there and take my corners.
Ooh, eye contact. Oh, you remember him. You know him. You know him.
Fuck me. What? Open the truck. Think I locked him up. The one I told you about?
Unbelievable that it's Avon what's his face. But is this giving us a glimpse as to like how, I mean, I just don't feel like you lose reputation that fast. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he has been away for a while and Stringer has been on the scene, and usually it's like whoever's most active is going to get most of the eyes, you know? But he's popping back up.
How the fuck is out already?
Yep.
Wow, what'd he pull?
Point is, guy's an asshole. Locked him up is over.
Pockets run deep. Conscience do cause. It does. It does.
Changing plan. Second target is a Marlowe Stanfield. He's apparently
We'll work.
for West Side Corners.
What about Kentel Williamson? And we send the case to grand jury and then we start up this West Side case. Otherwise, we wasted more than 2 months
Change
on
of
this.
target comes to us from the commissioner and the deputy ops.
Like, there's no way the lieutenant doesn't know that McNulty's little hands are on this. Like, there's a little handprint and it's McNulty's.
Day after 90-degree day, dodging swarms of cicadas and shit. But damn, this is fucked up.
And all the assets work I did on Kintel.
You know what? And this is a good example of how, like, yes, McNulty is doing a good thing. Like, we're all in agreement that there's someone that needs to put attention as to what will make an actual change in Baltimore. It is also, in a way, a backstab to his coworkers. I mean, there's different dynamics to this. If you're going to be a quote unquote vigilante, you're definitely going to hurt the people that you're working with because they're putting their time and effort into their current case, like their current job. And so kind of overrunning them and the lieutenant is basically just disrespecting everybody's time and effort. But it is needed. So hopefully, you know,
Just put that in a drawer.
also not you know, to add to that, while they were working, McNulty was off on his little crusade. So it's not a good look for a work dynamic. It's not a good look.
Someday, I want to work for a real police department. How the fuck they do it, you know?
McNulty.
My office. Yep. You're in so much doo-doo.
Address, credit card details, whatever you can pull.
How's it fit with the case?
It's hard to say just yet.
He doesn't want to be wasting his time. Yeah, I get it.
I'm done mowing. You ain't got to school me but once.
I love that he's now embracing this. Like, I hate to say it, but what if him going back to the game for a little bit, experiencing it firsthand, was what was needed for him to finally let go and decide that that's not the life that he wanted? Like, I think in most cases people would, you know, just get tempted because it's what you know, it's easy to fall into, and it sounded like he had a secured spot. Like his knowledge, his entire life has been being in a gang. So, you know, I can see how difficult it is to basically start from the bottom, completely fresh and something new. It's as if you're 16 and getting your first job and you have to learn about the world again, really. So I am looking forward to this character. God, I hope he doesn't go back. But I like some happy endings. Like, there was one happy ending, like the dancer from season 1. I think she got out of it, and then we saw her like in her house and stuff like that. So we do see these little bits and pieces of something good, I guess. So, and I hope this character is one of those. Now, he's motivated though.
Hard at it.
Yeah.
You keep showing up at the spot, I keep putting you on.
Good, because I ain't got nothing else.
I had took you for gone.
Parole officers, employment agencies. Shit, I just felt like I was an interruption to their lunch break.
Family.
How many times, this is a story as old as time, isn't it? I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Joker. I love this rendition of the Joker, and I know, look, it's gonna tie together, okay? Because his character has to deal with mental illness, and he goes into his citywide like city appointed therapist, and basically they took it away because of the city funds or something. And also it's not like this therapist actually paid attention to him, they just kind of give him meds. I mean, we just see this often depicted, like when it comes to mental illness or reformation, or you know, drug addiction, things in that. Like, we don't see the effort from the city to really prevent it, or like to really help them out.
You could use somebody to talk to besides your grandmom.
Yep.
What about one of them social worker types?
I hooked up with one dude. He was cool. I wasn't ready.
You look like you're ready now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your family here'd have been. You wouldn't have to talk to me.
Like, okay, so remember when with Bubs, when he was trying to recover, and it was a guy who himself, he recovered. I mean, this is all community endorsed. Like, the priest is also someone who recovered and understands him. Like, it's always someone who went through it and powered through, willing to extend the hand. Why is the city not willing to extend the hand?
Lieutenant, I didn't... Because I got no problem changing targets if that's what the bosses tell me to do. Unless it's personal.
Say it. Say it.
I'd have gone to the devil himself. Which way you were standing, Lieutenant, had not a fucking thing to do with it.
You piece of shit.
Stringer was the target then, he's still the target now.
I don't know. You guys tell me. If you were the lieutenant, would you really take it personal? I mean, I know... Oh, here's the thing. Like, I've never worked in a place where there's like lieutenant, sergeant, things like that. But from my understanding, that's kind of very serious, like the chain of command. So when you're in this type of job and you kind of go over someone, it's very, very disrespectful, because they earned, you know, how we always see Carver say, oh, I have my stripes, right? Like, they've earned their spot. So if someone under you goes over you, it's not good. But personally, I don't know, because I like, if I put all of that aside, I would want to focus on Bell. So whatever ended, like whatever would put me back on Bell, like I'd be kind of fine with it. You know, it would take off the heat. Like, technically I didn't do it, and then I still get the result that I wanted, so I don't get in trouble. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this way, no one's really in trouble. So, and we're kind of back on target where we need to be on. So, I don't know. But on the other side, yeah, no, this is very snaky. Big no-no.
Lieutenant, you know, as bosses go, you're better than most. And I know you went out of your way to get me off that boat. I know that. But
at least say sorry.
now we're back on the right man.
But you have to apologize, bro. No.
When the cuffs go on Stringer, you need to find a new home.
Yeah.
You're done in this unit.
You know what? You know, again, I keep thinking. Now that I've thought about it for another minute, I do understand the lieutenant kicking him out, because the thing is that this is a very unsubordinate, let's just say, employee or whatever. If you can't rely, and they're cops, you have to be able to trust them and rely on them, right? So if this guy keeps on going Rango and keeps on doing what he personally thinks is best without considering his unit, I can see how that's a problem, and that could be dangerous. Like, all of this other stuff aside, you're cops, you really need to be able to trust each other in this line of business too. So yeah, McNulty's not gonna be wanted anywhere. Where are we going next season? He does not care. The one thing that bugs me about McNulty is that the man does not apologize accordingly.
You did like we say, right?
Yeah. I'll give him that. We're gonna need another 60 more in a couple days.
60 more?
You know how we do, so don't be crying, Bernard.
We're down about 2%.
No, where exactly are we down?
Larcenies and burglaries are steady, but shootings and ag assaults are both down.
I mean, where geographically are we down? In the district?
Well, the posts near the designated drug zones are up. Everywhere else, it's down. In some places, as much as 4%.
That's what leadership wanted, no? Now, I feel like the drug posts going up or being steady, I don't know how that really would play because I don't really know this lingo. But, I mean, I think leadership's going to like it. But are they going to investigate into why and then find out what he did? And is that going to fly?
Boss is gonna love you.
It's too soon to take any credit. This might be what you call that, a statistical aberration.
Yeah, right. Not that much. Not in Baltimore.
Might be working.
Can I get 2 track disposable phones?
They're on special. 4 for 180.
Just the 2.
The show out of Westview is 8:45. We could make that if we don't make the whole damn run today. Seems to me one phone is as good as the next. Only a fool drive all over the world when there ain't no need.
Commissioner!
Says we need to finish under 300 for this year, regardless of how it happens.
Annoying. What do you mean? What do you mean? How can I predict a murder? If I could, I would stop it. Do police officers have like these kind of meaning? Like, is this real? It's probably real. Like, I don't even know what I'm kidding. Like, who am I kidding? It's probably real.
Where do you guys stand on this witness assistance thing?
What?
Nobody from the mayor's office called you regarding this problem of witnesses getting killed?
But all he said was I should try not to have any more witnesses get killed. But overhauling the program?
And you haven't talked to the mayor directly on this?
You're not gonna fuck me on this.
So he basically is just finding out that the mayor, yeah, like you said, just patted him on the back and said, here's a sticker.
Mayor didn't say a word to me.
I like that we're seeing what a run is because, to be honest, I don't know. So, interesting to see how all this works.
Where the fuck we at now? Just about 4 or 5, Bernard. Do it like that and it'll go twice as quick.
All this in one disposable cell phone, huh?
And a dead one, too.
Mm-hmm.
It was used by Marlowe's people and picked up off the ground by Kima CI. We could use what we know about that organization to make all kinds of connections. Get us one good phone. We'll give you the network.
See, that's what I like. That, well, it's kind of like just a game of catch, of toss. Like, we come up like the wire. Like, you get the wire on the payphones, they get disposable. We find out like the network, and I'm sure they're gonna find that out too. And then it's just gonna continue going. Can you imagine what that looks like now? Can you imagine what the amount of technology? Like, guys, my computer itself is like a piece of technology. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I live stream, I do this, I do that. Our cell phones, we have a family tracking location thing. Like, can you imagine just the raw data that you can find now? And how do you combat all of that? Ooh.
That's the good news.
What's the bad?
Oh, it's all historical.
Oh, in the past,
we can
yeah.
give you the network, no problem. But by then, it's a week old and they've dumped their phones.
Oh, yeah. You keep this job, I'm gonna gain some serious weight. Just the 2?
Just the 2.
So he's basically getting a bunch of cell phones from a bunch of spots. Like, they're that paranoid, which is good on them. But maybe that'll be the like, maybe that'll come back to bite them.
Fuck this, let's hit the bar.
Lester needs a phone, man.
There's an easier way. I'll show you tomorrow.
If they would have stayed a few minutes longer, they would have seen Avon. How crazy is that?
Like this thing with the police detective. Brianna says she wants me to go downtown with her and, I don't know, hear the man out about Dean.
Girl, I mean, you know, from her perspective, she's been kind of protective in her own little bubble, so she's not gonna be like on it. I don't think as these two are, but now it's gonna be Stringer versus Brianna soon. I see it. Your ghosts are coming back to haunt you, Stringer.
And I know there ain't nothing to it, but she is all upset, you know. I guess.
You told her about the cop?
What?
About the detective. What you told me, you told her?
It's her son, right? I mean, she got a right to know what's going on.
Correct. And you should be like, red flag should be rising that he's getting this mad over that. Like, think about your son. Like, you would want to know too, right? Like, why is Stringer that's something completely reasonable. Why is Stringer this upset? You gotta think about it.
Look, I just thought.
What?
But String.
What, and she gonna believe that shit too? I mean, what mom's is not gonna believe her son didn't kill himself?
You
just what?
Sorry.
Hey, ooh. You see how he's manipulating the conversation though? But this is pretty scary though. I mean, even Avon's killed his girlfriends, you know?
I'm glad you came to us with this, Tommy. I never thought he'd have the balls to just fuck the dog on it.
And you were doing the right thing.
Fuck yeah.
That's the problem, I guess, is what she's saying.
You went there hoping that Royce would disappoint. You want to know that you're better, that you deserve his chair.
Oh.
Do you charge by the hour?
You know what? I like her. I think she's calling him out on his bullshit. Remember, I think he wears multiple masks. And I think at the end of the day, he just, like she says, wants to be the best and be at the power and be in that high chair. I don't know. I just don't get the feeling from this character that he, like, I think doing good, but also being like wanting that high seat are neck and neck. You know what I mean? Like, we're lucky it's two birds, one stone.
You're not naive. Neither am I. A man doesn't run for office without being a bit self-righteous first.
That.
Righteous. Me?
So what are you
Who,
gonna do
me?
now?
Yeah, you.
Call a reporter or two, rip the mayor, maybe on background, maybe go on the record, I don't know.
Maybe you document your meeting in a letter expressing your concern and regret. Then you're set if the next witness gets killed.
Win-win.
Unless you're the witness. I know,
Yeah.
you're right.
See, that's the thing. Like, I truly believe that politicians should not be too comfortable in their living. Like, I think we should take away the monetary value of it and just leave the moral value of it, and I bet you it's gonna start filtering out. Like, at the end of the day, they want that security and that power. Not all of them, but like she said, I think a certain part of you does.
It's all gonna be ugly from here.
Mm-hmm.
Need another 30 by Monday, all right?
All right.
Damn. Oh, she's gonna get them caught. Oh my god. That's scary. Those are kids, right? You know what? I like this point of view because obviously this part of the city is not really in use, so there's no lights, but I think it's a good way of depicting how dark this world really is. My English teacher would be proud.
I got this, man. $5. No.
Thank you.
It's only $5.
Thank you.
Fuck you then, man.
Oh, damn. This is truly Sin City.
I got them keys.
He's viewing the world in a different way now, huh? Oh, those poor babies. But also, I guess whenever it's so congested like this, when it's clustered up like this, you can really see the extent of the problem. See, whenever it's a little bit more sporadic in the city and you get to turn away and like maybe look at a playground with kids playing, right? You take a break from it, from this image. But whenever it's so concentrated like this and everywhere you look, it's just boom, 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 boom. I think it's taking a hit on Bubs.
Yo, Johnny.
Shit, Johnny, man. Jason, that pipe, she's got me all.
Oh no! Oh
Come
no!
on, man, you need a break, okay? I'm serious, man. You need a break. Come on, man.
Look around you. Soldier's paradise.
Oh my god, that is so sad, y'all. Johnny's sinking, and I have seen those images where it shows that like the skin is eaten up or deteriorated, and I'm thinking that's what Johnny's getting. It's because the thing is with Bubs, like Bubs, I think kept Johnny a little bit in check. Like he moderated him, as we've seen. Like, hey, you're already like jittery. It's barely 1 o'clock. You know, like we just did it. Wow, you want it again so quickly? Like he's kind of moderated Johnny. Now whenever they separated, now Johnny's like, oh, this is so sad. And then Bubs is gonna have to witness watching his friend basically get deeper and deeper. I think it's a lot easier to get infections too, no? This is scary.
You coming? The major said to bring them down here. He didn't say shit about playing nursemaid to a bunch of goddamn animals.
That's a horrible attitude to have. I mean, yeah, they're behaving pretty aggressively and whatnot, but they're people too. And it's tough. It's tough. They're kids. They're young.
Should we cover him, Sarge? So you know, dickhead, it's an ambulance.
Oh, why is an ambulance a threat to them? Because they get admitted? You think? You're being tempted? He's being tempted. I think he thought about it for a minute. Oh, we haven't seen Kimo's girl in a while. Oh, she's drunk. Here we go.
3 o'clock in the morning. Nice of you to check in.
I went out after work to unwind.
Yeah, you look unwound.
Damn! 3 o'clock in the morning?
I figured you had everything under control on the home front.
What's with the sarcasm? How come you can talk to everybody else but me?
Do you really want to know? I miss us.
Oh.
Do not blame that baby. We discussed it. All of it.
We talked about it, yeah. I didn't have as much to say about it as you.
Ooh. Damn.
You wanted this. I didn't want to disappoint you on it.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. I don't know how you come back from that. I mean, yeah, it's definitely really late to have this conversation considering the baby's born, the baby's here. There's no going back on it. And it's unfortunate that Kima felt like she didn't have much of a say on it. And no wonder she feels such a distant gap with the baby and everything going on. I mean, if you never pictured having a child and then you suddenly have one, yeah, she's going to miss the relationship that she had with her girl.
I don't think I could be more disappointed than I am right now. You need to go.
Yeah, that's a big, everything that's been happening is a big divide.
What do you need lookouts and runners for if the shit is legal? A lot of them have been cut loose by the dealers.
You mess with the environment, some species get fucked out of their habitat.
Dare I say it, but ooh, I hate to put it like that, but if these kids, oh my god, if this was the only guidance that they knew, and then they got cut loose, no wonder we see a bunch of them. But like, come on, look at how many children, guys. Pick them up, take them somewhere else. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. What would you do? Can you even do anything? I don't think so.
Did you just use the word habitat in a sentence?
I did. Like lookouts go, huh?
Runners too. So here you are making money hand over fist and you too damn greedy to take care of your workforce.
I don't need them.
You was all they had when you couldn't work a corner except for touts and runners. Then it was cool
Yeah.
to have them cut school, work out.
Exactly. That's how cool it is. You're used when you're needed, and when not, you're tossed out, and then you're replaced.
Okay, new tax initiative, my brother.
Say what?
You each got to kick in 100 a week.
Oh, so you trying to get paid, huh?
Not me. Get the cash up. I'll be back.
Well, hopefully that works, but I doubt it.
But it ain't something I'm gonna go to jail for, right? I mean, it ain't nothing like that, is it?
I like how Prez is real neat with it.
This one, I think.
I can see y'all got some real ugly shit planned for me. I can see it.
Yeah, that is ugly.
He working you with guilt, boy. Yeah, man, the fat man gave me an itch I can't scratch, butcher. And a man in your line of work start worrying about how other people see you playing to other people instead of to himself, he gonna get dead.
True, unfortunately.
I still feel like I owe something, Butch. I had an uncle down Carolina. But I remember he was grieving real hard over chasing his lady friend away. Took a knife to his little finger, then his ring finger. I remember him saying, the bitch wasn't worth more than a pancake. Little something less dramatical. Yeah. You feel me?
I mean, he does hurt himself. We saw that.
You told Brianna she could go downtown with this?
D'Angelo's her son. How was I gonna stop it?
Same motherfucker that's coming at me in my print shop talking shit, and now he coming at Brianna with this bullshit.
A complaint's not gonna do anything.
Doesn't it just seem like from the outside perspective, like I know in Stringer's head, he's like, I have to do this, I have to convince everyone to chill out. But from the outside perspective, this is so minor. It's like, why are you focused on this? Don't you have bigger problems to deal with? Just like Levy's like, what's the big deal? Like, what's the big deal? Just like how Dee's girl was.
I suppose Avon should know about it, though.
That's the last person. Oh, yeah, fucking right. That's a strong cold brew. Oh my god.
Not much slinging going on here.
Western boys are sitting on the real estate.
Car stop, maybe?
Why not?
Oh, they're gonna pull him over and then switch out the phones. Oh,
Not yet, you fucking rodent.
like, you know what? Like a community center. These kids need a community center, a safe space, a place to turn to go to.
Yo, officer, we got immunity from y'all. We're going to the free zone.
What the fuck's the free zone? Package for sale. Saying straight up, why you think we was headed there in the first place?
Oh my god. Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna cause problems.
It's your receipt. $244 for the hoop comes back to me. The rest of this, use it to pay them hoppers for the week. Whether you use them or not, you pay this money out. The least y'all can do is look after your own people a little bit.
True. You know, it's all about money and costs and stuff like that. But yeah, like, you recruited them, you take care of them.
What are you, fucking communist?
Got a G-Pack from beneath the passenger seats.
Yo, we was on our way to Hamsterdam. The man said we don't get no hassle coming in or going out. What's up?
What the fuck is Hamsterdam?
Fucking bullshit.
You're some fucking liars, man.
Carl, will you please tell me what the fuck is going on here?
Busted. The cat is out of the bag.
Oh, man.
That is a pretty crazy concept, I will say.
You sure this the one?
Greasy said that was the one. Who am I to say different? He said 1,500 for his troubles.
Damn.
Conscience do cost.
I like that. I like this character. I like it. I like him. Unfortunately, it does. It does. Just like we're paying the hoppers. Conscious do cost.
I seen him, but nah, you hadn't even gone past the damn door and he threw all them papers in the trash.
She was lying now, I could tell.
How about we make one more stop, you get 6 of them shits.
That's gonna get him caught.
Detective Moreland.
Let me get some of the track phones activated. 8 of them bitches.
Sector 1, I'm using that empty low-rise housing on Winchester. Sector 3, the old coppers plant.
And it's legal to sell here?
It's not legal.
It's a
Look the other way.
yeah. It's a understanding.
It hurts your head to think about, but before you decide to lose your mind on this, take a moment, ride around to my corners. They're empty. All of them.
But do the bosses know?
No, the bosses don't know shit about it.
You legalize drugs.
Look, this is a tactical deployment.
You know, there is that argument that like if you legalize it, there would be less crime and less you know, all the stuff that they're saying, but that's a conversation for another day.
We just wait for everything to get settled down here in these 3 zones, and then we move. So I had to fuck you up on that arrest.
They don't care. The main thing was the phone.
But I'm just trying to save what's up to my district any way I can, if I can.
Whenever you bust this place up, they'll go back to their same corners.
To be honest though, having them all together is an easy way to spy, no? Like, or like be a detective, like kind of keep a lookout on them because they're on the same spot. So you kind of get to see who's working what with who and how, when, where, why. And a lot easier. So they can.
Jenny. I mean, it's just back to usual. I'm out the door on the pension anyway.
So the unit can kind of take advantage of the situation for now.
But Jimmy, I need more time. I need to be able to rely on you and your people to keep this close. Fuck the bosses.
This is like Switzerland. This is like a neutral spot.
You the man who called? You witnessing or what?
I'm afraid I'm blind. Legally.
Yeah, that'll get Jay off your back.
I suppose you ain't gonna tell me who brought this here, right?
Like I said, I'm blind. I thought you might know, though.
Just take it and go.
You tell him for me. I'm hoping he might need this in court someday.
Look, Avon's home, and you on a Boxdale corner, you feel me? Avon ain't here now.
Ooh.
About that little man.
Oh shit. I think we're gonna start seeing, like, I'm gonna refer to them as the troops. It's like, are they gonna rally behind Avon again? Are they gonna trust in him, or are they liking how Stringer's doing things? How's Marlo gonna respond to this?
The burner of your boat has brought us. And it still has minutes left. You wouldn't have an extra room at your place, would you? Just for a night or two until I can get my shit together. Ain't no fixing it? It's fixed pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think that's definitive.
Listed to Teresa D'Agostino.
Yeah, that's her.
Billing on the card goes to a business address in Northwest Washington.
Oh yeah. I'm not good with faces, y'all. Y'all know this. I'm sorry. I'm not good with faces and names. I don't know why. It is what it is. I try my best. Anyways, yeah, no wonder. And I was staring at her while she was having a conversation with Tommy. I'm like, is that the girl? But I just didn't say it out loud because I was embarrassed that I was questioning if that was the girl that McNulty hooked up with. But that's the girl McNulty hooked up with. Okay. Moving on.
I called the switchboard, and she's listed. Doesn't sound much like a West Baltimore name to me.
Me either.
Do not tell me you're going to Washington next season, McNulty. That'd be crazy.
Truth is, I don't know what I want. I know I'm looking for something, but I can't even tell you what it is. I've had this feeling for a long time. I'm standing outside myself, watching me do things I don't want to do, you know?
I love that they're showing a different side with this character, like the vulnerability and how someone processes the things that they've done, because that's another thing that's on top of all of this. It's like, okay, let's say that you actually do decide to leave and then you actually like say, I'm gone, I'm out, right? If you're in it for honestly even any amount of time, you've seen things, you've done things, and you kind of have to live with that, and that could be really difficult to move on from in itself. And so I really like that they're showing that with this character. I mean, it's tough. Yeah.
It's cutting, right?
No, man. Dennis.
See, I love that. I love that they're showing the duality of this character, like the two persons that he's dealing with and conflicting with, like the two lives that he wants to lead. Like, is it Dennis? Is it Cuddy? And so he's saying Dennis, which I'm grateful for. Hi, Dennis.
She's left, huh? Yeah, I know.
You little snake.
That exactly. Familiar with that part.
Too many damn scheduling conflicts, unfortunately.
But we have put it on the agenda for the next meeting of the Coordinating Council on Criminal Justice.
That sounds like a whole bunch of nothing.
Let me tell you something, Councilman. I can't lay my hands on several $100,000 that's not already spoken for.
Mr. Mayor, I was not...
What would you have me do, Councilman? I'm not trying to be difficult, Tommy. Come on. We've done all we could do with this matter for now.
You know, that's another part of all of this is the economic part of the city. Well, okay, like, for example, if the population of fiends keeps increasing and young kids, instead of going into the graduating and going into the workforce of Baltimore, if they're just joining a gang, then we're not seeing a healthy economic cycle within the city. For example, you know, you raise kids, they grow up, they get they start businesses in the city, or they get a job in the city that helps fund the city, and so on and so forth. It helps flourish the city, right? If no one is taking up those jobs, or no one's opening a business to have a job, because again, you can't have a business when there's so much crime and drug and everything. I mean, you're not going to be successful. So this is like, the poison's going to spread. Like, this is it's getting bad, and I just don't see a way out, because it's digging a deeper hole. And I mean, it's literally a cycle. Like, if there's no money to stop it, then it's going to get worse. And then there'll be less money to stop it, and it's going to get worse. And then so on and so forth, you know?
Okay, then. Well, thanks for your time, gentlemen.
Oh, they're wary of him for sure. That's literally his personality for everything. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, damn.
I don't know, boss. If there weren't so many fucking kids down here, I might be okay with it.
Baltimore police?
Baltimore?
Baltimore, Maryland.
No way, he just used his badge to get in. That's funny. At least he wore a suit.
I can get a Jameson.
Bushmills okay?
That's Protestant whiskey.
I like that they gave that detail to McNulty. A little comedic relief.
You drive all the way down here to look at me from across the room and then leave?
Yep.
Creepy.
Yeah, also, yep.
Occupied.
Honeymoon.
Yeah, well, I made a mistake, so I'm gonna go.
4:28? Give me 2 hours, McNulty?
What am I gonna do for 2 hours?
Dream on.
I like her. She's bold and feisty. Ooh. She's what McNulty needs. Like a little, to whip him into shape, you know? Oh, he's a happy camper.
You keeping them cool?
What are we doing with the pigeons?
Taking care of the youngins. I like seeing that.
Yeah, Marlo. He's real loyal.
It's really good work. Police coming off them corners. I'm keep my name off the package for a time. I'm gonna keep wholesaling.
See, I knew he was strategizing. Also, there's no way he's doing messenger pigeons. That is awesome. That's crazy.
Barksdale gonna think we weak. Not coming out to claim what's ours. Police leave them corners, he's gonna be back out there.
I know he will.
He wants that.
Your turn, girl.
It's about time.
For starters, its memory holds the last 10 calls made and received by the user.
That's enough to give us a signature.
Oh.
Wrong town. Check this out. This is the pattern of a closed communication network, something you'd expect from a drug organization. Our data shows that over 92% of the calls are made within this network. Now, this user here, he serves as a clearinghouse. He receives calls and initiates interactions. He coordinates the show.
I wish I knew a little bit more about phones with minutes. Like, I was very young when we still had to put minutes on the phone. Like, my mom we would get minutes to call Mexico. So I'm not too familiar with them, because by the time I got a little bit older, we already had the Motorola Razr, if you know, you know. And so some of the stuff, like the subscriber information, it's not really clicking. But from what I'm gathering is that getting them from the same store is definitely going to help the cops map out, because it's the same network. Like, getting them from different stores, maybe different brands, would help diverse it and spread out some information, so it would make it harder to track. But since that guy bought 8 of them, we're going to be able to kind of connect whoever those 8 are using to the same organization.
Now, this is the best part. It's something that Prez discovered when he was playing with him.
It has a speed dial feature.
Someone took the time to program the phone.
Well, I've heard enough. We should start writing for The Wire.
When can we get up?
Phones every couple of weeks on average. By the time you get a wire up on that, the phones are dead.
Do we have a plan?
Not yet, we don't. Kima, maybe you could ask those Western boys to pick up what they find on the ground for the next few days.
You're gonna have to map out it all. Wow.
Let me do these chips and then I'll go get your seeds.
What is that? Is that a little girl? Oh my god. Is little man dead? Oh my god, they used a little girl. Oh no, the muscle. Oh shit. Oh god, okay. Oh, Avon's gonna be pissed.
Just need a favor. Lester wants you to scoop up any discarded cell phones you find on Barksdale Corners.
So I saw a big man riding in a truck the other day. I missed the tags, but if I see him again...
Stringer?
No, the other guy. Avon.
Avon Barksdale?
Oh, Jesus, Herb. He's at Jessup. What, we all look alike to you?
Damn, they don't believe it. They don't know Avon's out. Oh my fucking god. Like no one's keeping... Well, it would be a lot to keep track of, to be honest. I get it. But like, this is gonna be a shocker.
If you don't believe me, then fuck it.
No fucking way.
We would not be returning this service weapon to this officer without help from the citizens of Baltimore as well. I think our mayor would like to say a few words.
This is such a small... Okay. This, just to look good, like the photo op, this press conference is such bullshit. Like, we found the weapon and we will return it to its officer. Like, they're dying out there. Bigger issue? I mean, I don't know if it is a bigger issue. I mean, it just doesn't, this seems so fake, is what I'm saying. It's like a photo. It's just for a photo op.
I just want to take this opportunity to commend our department on successfully resolving this case.
I guess what I'm saying is like the civilians aren't out there wondering like, oh, I hope they found that the officer's missing a pistol. No, they're wondering like, is it safe to go outside today? Do you see what I'm saying?
And to thank you for your service in the defense of our city.
Okay. I like Tommy, the thing in the back.
Lester?
Lieutenant, you gotta see this.
Yeah, all that work. Unbelievable.
Big joke.
Memory of Geraldine Peroni, editor, colleague, friend. Aww. Well, on one hand, I'm very happy Avon's out because I want Stringer to go. Like, he needs a reality check. He needs to get humbled, in my personal opinion. On the other hand, from the cops' perspective, total bullshit. Total bullshit. But at least they know now, so we can put them on the board again and we can start wrapping all this up. And it like they're always like a step behind. It's interesting. I wonder if Avon was even thinking of like, hey, I should stay behind. Actually, no, I don't think he's ever considered staying behind the scenes. I think he's always been, he's doing what he's always been, like being smart about it, but carrying on. Oh man, am I happy to see Stringer sweat. Come on, Brianna. I know. Come on, Brianna. We gotta look into this. I hope so. I really do. Like, someone needs to tell Avon, hey, they think D was a murder. Ooh. He's gonna, I feel like Avon is smart enough to look at Stringer. Like, what do you mean? Or maybe not, because that's supposed to be his brother, and maybe that's the last person he would suspect, but that's the last person even D would suspect, to be honest, and it still happened. I mean, for what, you know? Like, D was gonna leave. Why would Stringer intentionally... Oh, was it to refocus Avon, I think? Oh, yeah, because Avon's like, just give him some time, right? I think Stringer was just like, no. So, dirty. So, I'm really excited about that. I'm excited we're back on the case. It sucks that we had to go behind the... I say we. It sucks that McNulty had to go behind the lieutenant's back and basically burn that bridge after all this is said and done, but I'm glad we're refocusing on Stringer and just the organization, and we'll see how this goes. And we're kind of getting a little plan out here with the phones. It's tough, but hopefully we can get back on the wire. You guys let me know what you thought about this episode down below. I loved reading them. Thank you so much for all of your input. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a little like. lets me know that you did. And of course, the full video will be available on my Patreon so you can watch along with me. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.